Welcome to Conner VS Cobb. I'm Ryan Conner.
I'm Nick Cobb. I bet you our loyal fans thought that we were done.
Well,
it's been a while.
It's been a little sporadic. You know why? Not a ton of incentive. No, we've been very busy and not a ton of incentive. I tell you what, man, the Rank Them tournament should have blown up. Did the opposite.
Did not do well.
Did not. Probably our lowest performing episode ever.
No shit.
Just
really?
kidding, Tony. Just kidding. It's just like all of them. It's like all of them.
It's about
YouTube,
65.
The YouTube one did nothing. I thought the visuals. I thought people would be there for the visuals. Overall, listenership was just the same as all the other stuff.
Guys, for those of you who are listening, I think Ryan is about 2 days away from just pulling the cord on this shit. So let's try to, smoke him if you got him.
I like talking to my friend Nick Cobb, though. It's just a lot of time. Maybe we just record us talking to each other and it's live streamed if anyone wants it. Then we don't have to do any sort of editing.
It's really getting to the point where I'm like, why not just talk to Ryan once a week for an hour on the phone? How about that? And then have a little note card of a couple of topics you want to touch on, and otherwise you just kind of follow his lead.
Should we just call this show Ryan and Nick Catch Up? Nick and Ryan's phone call?
Yes. I think that would do a lot better. Forget about Cobb versus Cobb. We don't even disagree that much. Most of the time, I want to disagree, but I'm like, I can see his point. I'm just too old to disagree.
Yeah, when we disagree, it's like we're forcing Stephen A. Smith takes,
Yeah, like
what do you
when
mean
Stephen
you wear a jacket in the winter?
When Perkins and Stephen A. finally stuck up for Memphis the other day, that was forced.
True. I'd say our major disagreement is over app passwords, where you're always complaining. I know you probably got something in the chamber today about.
I do, but it's not app passwords.
But my point is, you don't have to use the apps. You can also just buy a coffee at Starbucks or whatever. You don't have to use the apps.
They're really pressing us to use the apps. I'm in yet
another. You don't
another.
have to. What are you talking about? You're what, 48 years old? You don't have to succumb to this peer pressure.
Look, I'm in another class action suit. Okay, I think it's my third this year. This time, I'm in another one. Got another postcard in the mail, and you know what? It's not from a friend who's in Europe. It's another class action suit that I get to be a part of. Yep, Arby's selling my passport to somebody in Belarus. It's Arby's again. I'm going to get $2.17.
Why does Arby's have a copy of your passport?
You know what? I was joking about the passport, but only half joking. Actually, they did have a data breach or a class action in 2018, 2019, where they sold Social Security numbers and passport. And I didn't dig into it, but that was my question of how did they have? I mean, I get that they would have your phone number, your address. How would they have your passport? And that is what they. I mean, it was a small class action. It was only like $2 million. That's I've joined for Arby's.
I've joined 2 class action lawsuits in my time. The first one was AT&T. They overcharged me. I believe it was $15 a month for 10 years, which comes out to let me see, what's that? $1,200 roughly.
Yeah.
I think I ended up getting $30 back after legal fees.
Yeah.
And then I joined another one for, it was like a misleading financial disclosure for a company I was invested in. But then once more information came out, I could see that this was not a misleading disclosure and that the lawsuit was erroneous, and it got thrown out anyway.
Yeah, but
it was just
they were trying.
Really,
they got to make a living.
Lawsuit. What's that?
There are lawyers out there trying to come up with class actions every day.
Yeah, especially targeting growing companies.
Well, I think Fiserv's going to have one on their hands. I'll probably get $20 for that.
They probably will. SMCI should also, but that's for a different podcast. Folks, this
I don't
episode
know. It
is
doesn't
brought
seem
to you
to
by
really matter.
drinking water. Drinking water. It's not washing water. This is water you drink.
Hey, so my favorite thing just happened.
What's that?
Well, there's an AutoZone nearby, or maybe it's a Firestone. I couldn't tell. You know why?
Why?
Because they have a big banner hanging out front saying, under new management. My favorite.
It's crazy.
They got to get ahead of it.
We were just talking about this.
I know. They got to get ahead of it. They don't want the word of mouth to spread too fast.
Also, who's doing that for auto parts? Like, who's ever, you know what I mean? I'm not getting an oil filter from that guy.
They fired Ben? No thanks.
It's going to
Washing
be
my hands.
roughly the same prices, you know? Tires can be a little different, you know? Like, depending on how they bundle them and all that. But, yeah, who's doing that?
It's a real reach on their end, thinking that anyone driving by, anyone, not just customers, anyone driving by cares how people are treated there as employees.
Yeah. The only company I could think of where I would have been excited if they put up an under new management. Do you know that McDonald's in Greenpoint, Brooklyn? Like right off the BQE?
I think so.
Yeah, you see when you're on the BQE there, if you're heading like into Brooklyn, it's on the right there. My friend Sean used to live like a few blocks from it, and we would stop by there for a comment, and we were like going back to his house like late after a show or something. And here's what they would do. You go through the drive-through. Is anything after 8 o'clock? You'd be like, can I get the 10-piece chicken nuggets? And they go, tonight we're only doing grilled chicken. You're only grilled chicken? Yup. Okay, I guess I'll have that and some fries. We ain't doing fries. Only grilled chicken sandwiches? Yup. Can I get that without onion? Onion already on there. Every night they would just pick whatever menu item, and that's what everyone gets. It's crazy.
Man, that is a really laid back boss.
One way to put it.
Yeah,
I'd say
incompetent
monopoly behavior. It's the only thing open in the neighborhood. Like, you're a mile from the nearest diner, and they're just gambling that no one's going to walk to the I can't even remember what that diner is called.
The worst customer service I think I ever got consistently, like you throw out like this is a fluke. It's no longer a fluke. Is easily, when I was in New York, at least, the Dwayne Reeds. Easily, the Dwayne Reeds. Dwayne Reed.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Easily. I mean, way more often than not, it was like, "Can I pay for my stuff?" And they're like, "Go eat a dick." You know.
Yeah. It seems like they want to fight you.
Yeah. It was uncomfortable at best.
Yeah, it's like a drugstore version of like those restaurants where they insult you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You ever been to one of those?
Yeah, I have. I did once, and I didn't know what I was going into. So when this guy was like, "You love a hamburger, cocksucker," I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, man. That's really funny to not know. We did. There was a place, when I went to like a nerd spring break, my I guess it was junior year of high school.
Oh right, when you went to see a museum your junior year of college. Yeah.
I don't even know what that reference is.
You said nerd spring break. Yeah.
Oh no, it was so. My friend's sister was like on the verge of making the LPGA, and she was like a top 3 like in long drive competition every year. If you know that ESPN like international long drive competition,
sure.
And her, she was getting the rest of her game together to try to make the LPGA. So she would spend the entire month of, I think, March, in this place, Legends, in North Myrtle Beach. I think they had 4 courses. So she would just be, playing 36 holes a day. and we went down and stayed in the condo with her for a week. Me and my friends Mike and Anker, and we just played about 72 holes of mini golf every day. Just hitting every mini golf course in town. And if you go to regular Myrtle Beach, it's like Jersey Shore, right? At least it was back then. North Myrtle Beach is the opposite. We went down to regular Myrtle Beach once just to see what was going on. And what we did is we went on the beach and we drew a circle in the sand, probably about 100-foot diameter, and just sat in the middle. And we just wanted to see if people would go around it. And they did. One person stepped in it and then apologized. But otherwise, you got hundreds of people coming up on this circle and then walking around basically an entire basketball court. Anyway, it was just fun.
Wait, that's North or regular Myrtle Beach?
That was at regular Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle
well, that
is
doesn't
golf
sound like
courses.
Jersey Shore at all.
I know. But the rest of it is. But we just, I don't know. we
made a
carved
bubble?
out some real estate.
For anyone that's willing to act like an adult, you can sit inside this bubble with these three dorks. Is that basically?
So we went to a place called Dick's Last Resort, I think it was the full name.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Which is what people were, young people were doing that at the time. And
that's
so
where you go and get a good steak and get screamed at.
Yeah. We sat down, they put condom-looking hats on our head, and they just write insults. And I had fettuccine Alfredo with chicken while people insulted me. It was all three of us were like, "What are we doing?" Like the people aren't even funny. If they're funny, it's fine. It's just like you said. They're just like, "Hey, stupid fuck, here's your pasta, fuck."
Yeah, they're really. I think sometimes they're just mailing it in. Like you're only gonna feel really up to that. That's a lot of energy. Sometimes if the hostess just gave you an extra table, you just go over and you're like, I guess I don't like you guys. You are ugly.
Yeah.
Do you want a water? Here it is. It's half full.
What a miserable job. I mean, they must go home just feeling awful about themselves. Nick, would you like to hear shark news?
You know that I would.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Shark news.
All kids out of the pool.
Nick Cobb, are you familiar with the Manhattan Beach and Hermosa Beach piers?
I am.
They have signs on both of them that say, if you catch a great white, you must throw it back.
Okay.
Have you seen those signs?
No.
Everyone, Google these signs. It's crazy. I brought my family there when they were visiting a couple of years ago, and everyone's like, this has to be a joke, right? I'm like, no, you're not allowed to keep great whites. So someone snagged a great white in Hermosa a couple days ago. It's a big one. It's not Jaws size, but it's a big one, right? I would say it was probably 8-9 feet.
I mean, dude, that's a heck of a shark.
It's
right there.
enormous. Well, then the guy goes down, and because it's beaching itself, and he also has to, you're not taking the hook out of the mouth of a great white. But anyway, this guy cuts his line, and then he has to pull the shark back into the ocean. But basically, there was a great white beached in Hermosa.
Well, how did he pull it back into the ocean? How close to the beach was it?
Tail. It was beached. A great white in Hermosa.
It was beached. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. When he first starts pulling it, it's like at that point where when the waves crash in, it's underwater, but then when it ebbs, it's fully beached.
Yeah. So it's flapping around, and he's got to pull it back in, but then immediately get out of the water.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he was way too comfortable with it. If it were me, I'd be like, you're going to have to call in the bomb squad and get one of those robots to push this thing back in. I'm not even touching it.
This is when I want to speak to the young people and say, sometimes you just pay the fine. That's what you do. You pay the fine. What is it? $60? Pay it. It's not because you will
$60
lose
for catching a great white. I have a feeling it's more than that. It might count as poaching. I don't know.
Okay, then you look at the sign.
What bites your bait.
it wasn't poaching. It wasn't intentional.
Well, some commenters this is the thing where you never know, right? Some commenters are like, this guy's out there chumming every day, and he knew what he's doing. He's trying to do this,
For the video,
chumming's not. Yeah, I saw the video.
He's chumming to get a video.
That's what people are saying, but like chumming's not illegal. And when people say that, it kind of reminds me of the time when posted a video. My dog does this thing where and he's just done it ever since he was a little puppy. If he's happy or excited or wants something, he just stands on 2 feet and waves at you. And sometimes he walks like that. And a couple people posted that it was animal abuse. That we trained our dog to do that, and we're gonna destroy his hips. First of all, we didn't train him to do this. This is something he does. So we asked our vet, and our vet just laughed and said that's nonsense. They said if he does this, give him a treat because he's a good boy.
Of course. My nephew tried to take me to school. All these people were saying we're abusing him. My nephew is pretty brilliant, but we have a what do they call it? A Frenchton, a half French bulldog, half Boston Terrier, and my nephew and his girlfriend are just against all like pugs, French bulldogs, and basically being like, well, these should not continue to be bred. These dogs shouldn't exist. And I'm like, so do you want me to kill him? He was already alive. Like, what is this? Who's this for? That's a lot of what comments are, in my opinion. Like, who is this? I saw like this DIY, like some, carpenter doing a YouTube video and, whatever it was, replacing your carpeting, patching a wall up. And then a bunch of people doing, like, making shitty comments about it. I'm like, but what?
I know. I know.
Like, is this just about you? Is this like a free therapy kind of thing? Like, why are you... What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hate his shirt. What are you talking about?
I know. I would just want to check out of this culture completely. Look, I don't want to be that guy that comes back from vacation and just talks about that place, but just the respect that people had for each other in Japan, and I come back here and it's like, I don't look at threads. I look at Instagram just to see like, notifications. Do I need to respond to anything, Right. And sometimes I'll recommend something from threads, and I click. It was like some news story or whatever. I open it up, but then the next thing down was just like someone would just posted a photo of herself or something. It was like I don't even know. Just someone trying to make themselves feel good or something, right? And I'm like, why does this have several thousand comments? And it was just people trashing her.
Yeah, I mean, it's just content creators, right?
That's all awful. No, but this person just seemed like a normal person. It wasn't a content creator type person. It was just like if your cousin,
right,
had just posted a photo of like, oh, I had a great day with my family, and it was thousands of people insulting her.
You basic,
like based on her appearance.
But that's awful, man. That's awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, that is. I completely agree with just wanting to, like, what is it? What is good or nurturing about this culture? And is there free speech? Yes, there is. But what are we getting out of this? This morning I woke up and my watch notified me that I didn't meet a sleep goal. What are we doing? I get criticized immediately.
You gotta sleep harder, man.
Yeah,
you gotta sleep better. I know.
I'm getting a talking to by my watch. Like, it's sad that we have watches that tell us to breathe. It's just sad.
Yeah, my watch. I turned that notification off, and it would be at 3 p.m. every day. It would be like, "Don't forget to breathe." I'm like, "It's 3 o'clock. I've probably been breathing today. I've probably been breathing."
Hey, Ryan, stand up.
Stand up. Yes. Stand up. Your heart rate is not what it should be. Talk to your heart. It's crazy, man. I don't know.
If you're in an argument with your wife and your watch hits you up, like, it looks like you're working out. Yep. That's my watch.
Well, that's a good promo section there.
But, dude, content creators. I told you I've been reading this book on like pre-Civil War, like very like just like months before the
Pre-Civil
Civil
War
War
content creators.
Well, content creators that like to take something out of context just to push an agenda so they can get like they forget about saying they don't have a respect for history. They don't care. They just want something that pushes buttons. And
Right.
saying, Abraham Lincoln owned slaves, and you're like, what? Excuse me?
No, yeah, right. It's nuts. It's there. I mean, there are so many things where people just take these absolutely nutty opinions, and I liken it to either you turn on a movie with 20 minutes left, and you're deciding who you're rooting for with 20 minutes left, or like. Or like, you start paying attention to World War II while Dresden's being bombed, and you're like, oh, well, the Nazis must be the good guys,
Right.
That's what we have. I mean, it's that, and it's with social media, it's people rationalizing awful behavior, like these people who are just trying to destroy this person who was just trying to post a photo probably for her friends or something. It's like. And they'll rationalize it by saying, well, she posted this photo, so we're allowed to. You know what I mean?
So what?
People, trolls will write, just come after people. I mean, comics all the time. They don't use their real names. They don't use their photos. So they're behind this shield. And then just the moral relativism that happens that gets applauded. Like, I mean, I'll use an example. I don't know this person, but it seems like a really sad story. Someone who's, I guess, adjacent to the LA comedy scene or something. Maybe she was even a comic or actor or something. I don't know, but it seemed like adjacent and seemed like she was loved by a lot of people. And she, it seems she's like took her life recently while in Peru, right? And it's just a devastating story. And then I see that someone sent me someone who was like close to her, records this video about how like it was beautiful the way she did it. She, ended it the way she wanted to, and all this stuff. Like, and it's like, dude, you're like celebrating a suicide.
I mean, are we talking about?
This person has and this is someone you say you love. Like, this person has a family. They have family and friends and stuff. And you're also saying this on the internet where we know that like especially suicidal thoughts among teenage girls have increased like 500-fold in the last 10 years, and you're like you're rationalizing suicidal behavior instead of saying, if you have feelings like this, call this number.
Yeah, right.
You can get help.
Right.
There are ways out of this. And it's just so sickening to me. And I don't know, it just seems I don't know. It's a symptom of like I don't know. It's just like diseased with like apathy or nihilism. And
it feels like a scarcity culture.
Yeah.
Sidebar. I'm sure that she was not someone who was just really, really sick, right? She wasn't.
No.
Okay. That's what I. That's.
But even
that's
you
kind
read
of the
about.
only.
Yeah, but even with that, you read about the stories in Canada with their euthanasia program. Like, I'm fine with these programs if it's terminal illness, someone has no help, and they've like thought this through, and there's no way out, and it's like
they're a vegetable, and it's been 20 years.
Yes, it's that kind of thing.
Right.
But I mean, there are stories in Canada of people getting approval for same-day suicide or euthanasia or whatever, assisted suicide. It's like, and these are people who their diagnosis is depression.
Right.
And it's like, man, no.
Right. You can't have ChatGPT being approving those.
People forget people
or
have
really
families.
Anyone that can be that can't look at the basic facts.
Yes. I just don't like this looking at people as data. And well, like, oh, we can do this because or like as just either data or just like part of some theory. Like, people aren't theoretical, they're people. Yeah.
I think that we have a scarcity culture, that people feel like they're they're all missing something: relevance, confidence, esteem, competence, maybe hardship. Maybe that's what they feel like they're missing. They're missing.
Yeah.
They're not a fully formed person because they haven't faced challenges. I don't know what it is, but and then they have a voice to what? Trash people that don't even deserve to be trashed.
I think that's where a lot of this sort of what would you call it? I guess just sort of like extreme contrarianism, or rooting for who is the obvious villain in any situation. It's fetishizing hardship because royal you here never faced it yourself, and so then you feel this guilt over it. So then you go, I'm gonna side with whichever is the least like my dad. It's basically
right. Hot take culture.
Yeah.
You're boring otherwise. That's
drives
sad,
me crazy, man.
What can you say?
Yeah. Do you want to hear the opposite of this?
Yes.
So we did our Rank Them tournament, which I thought was phenomenal. Jinglemaster Tony did an amazing job with it. I just wish more people had watched it.
Sure.
He did a Rank Them jingle specifically for the tournament, and I forgot to play it.
I want to hear it.
Can I play it? Here we go. It picks up.
It has all come to this.
The worst of the worst are all here. Ryan and Nick's third choices all year, but really 24, a little 25. Head to head, let's go live. 64 quirks, not all unique. Our battle today. It's a game of luck. They all suck. But all number threes. Yeah, pick that. Whoa, crazy. Bang, 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 hey. Thank you.
Damn.
There we go. Isn't that great?
Dude, he's putting in work, man. Hey, so I just opened up Kai's spreadsheet, which I haven't looked at in weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And
You want to throw some stuff at us?
It's a brand new one here.
Guys, my book's available for pre-order. Buy one. Let's hear what's on that spreadsheet.
Look, I don't even know. We're going to have to figure this out together, okay? So I don't have an explanation, or it's just a tab called Women's Health News. And this was written in on March 30th.
Okay.
Here we go. It says, number 1, Ozempic vagina. Some women are finding an unwanted side effect of GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy. Dubbed on social media as Ozempic vagina, Dr. Justin Perrone of the Australasian
Hold
Society.
on. What's the thing that's happening? Or did you not get there yet?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Dubs on social media as Ozempic vagina, Dr. Justin Perrone of the Australasian Society of Plastic Surgeons said, quote unquote, loss of subcutaneous fat is
subcutaneous
global.
Fat.
What does that mean?
That means
for our
fat
listeners?
between the skin and the muscle.
Okay, loss
Like
of that
fat
is
that
global.
you can pinch.
Including the mons, pubis, and labia majora, sometimes giving the area a deflated or aged look. This can be due to ptosis of soft tissue or atrophy of the fat in this area, end quote. That's right. Rapid weight loss can lead to sagging vulvas, while the skin may adjust over time. Some women are turning to vaginoplasty or other plastic surgery to correct it. This is according to the 2000. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Separate. According to the 2022 Aesthetic Plastic Surgery National Database Statistics, what is the average cost of a labiaplasty? I'm guessing out of pocket.
That's what this is?
Yeah, that's what this is. I didn't know until I just said it.
$10,000.
I'm going to guess 20.
Okay.
So let's see what this
How much is it?
Oh, my goodness. $3,665.
Folks, you heard it here first.
Okay, as a palate cleanse, which came first, second, and third? Richard Pryor dies. Jim Varney, famous for playing Ernest, dies. Dave Attell's album Skanks for the Memories, recorded at the Dimmer Comedy Works, is recorded at the Dimmer
What a
Comedy
great
Works.
album.
Fantastic.
Pryor dies. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. God, I remember so vividly when Pryor died. By the way, Mini Comics, this is the best comedy memoir ever. Pryor Convictions by Richard Pryor. Cannot recommend it enough. It's been out of print for a couple decades, so you end up having to pay a little bit for it. But it's absolutely worth it. Now, can I Google this to get the answers, or do you mean me to
No,
guess?
I have the answers. I haven't looked at them. I'm going to guess that it's actually in that order. Richard Pryor died first, then Varney, and then Dave Attell's.
I think it's slightly. I think Pryor was like 2001, and then I think Attell's album was 2003 or 4, and then Varney 2005 or 6.
Both wrong. Ernest died first in the year 2000. Skanks from the Memories recorded.
Did Y2K take him down, or what was it?
Skanks from the Memories 2002 and Pryor in 2005.
Man, we're imbeciles. Nick, would you like to play a game that we like to call "Was This in Florida"?
Yes.
Well, here's the jingle.
Wildlife officials are confident they caught the alligator that attacked, especially after finding that white sneaker inside its mouth.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga.
Me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun? Say yeah.
We ain't supposed to have livestock in this neighborhood, yet you married a sea cow.
Could be a crackhead. You got hold to the wrong stuff.
Was this in Florida?
Thankfully, that man will be okay.
All right, here we go. Was this in Florida, Nick? I'm going to give you some stuff about some news stories, but I'm going to take the locations out. You got to tell me if these happen in Florida, okay? First, loofah code, okay? Rumors spread that in a certain community in this whatever area has something called loofah code, where people will have a loofah on their vehicle, and depending on the color of the loofah and the placement of it, it indicates their sexual proclivities, okay? Sort of like the you remember the stuff about they're like Bruce Springsteen with the red bandana in his back pocket. It means he likes sounding or whatever. But then you find when you just look at it and you're like, it's not a bandana, it's a hat. I think he just has a hat there.
Okay.
You following?
Well, I don't know why anyone would give a shit when anyone else is. Are you talking about like they're up to swing?
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. It's like, hey,
Okay.
It's that kind of thing. It's like, hey, if I'm into toasters or what, you know what I mean? It's like for like, extreme stuff or
now I understand.
like outliers. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a very common thing in this area is what the news story is. Number 2.
Okay.
Number 2. Someone drives a Ford Mustang onto the runway of an international airport. Just blast it onto the air onto it, and then here's what's happening. This person's trying to get away from the police who are trying to corner them on the runway, and they get out of their Mustang and pee on the side. But they peed onto the grass, not onto the runway itself.
Okay.
So someone's running away from the police on a runway, pulls over to pee. Number three. Rumors of a pink-horned creature at a local lake. Basically, you can sum it up as like a local Loch Ness monster. Okay, but it's pink and horned. And it's just something people believe. It's not something there's any proof for, obviously.
Okay,
and I'm gonna give you one more.
Okay.
$1.35 million bond issued for a woman accused of embezzling from multiple HOAs.
Okay, I'm going to guess. So
59 counts of embezzlement, actually.
I'm going to guess the fourth one, the HOA, is Florida. I'm going to guess.
Correct. You're correct. That's 1 point. Can you guess what county? That'll get you a bonus point, which can help you later if you're wrong about others.
I don't know the counties well enough. I wouldn't.
Martin County, you get 1 point. Okay. Next.
The pink in the lake. No, I would say no. I'll say Minnesota.
Incorrect. Astor, Florida. You're at 1 point.
All right. The next one was the Mustang.
The Mustang drives into an international airport, pulls off the side of the runway to pee.
Yeah, I'll say yes. And Orlando.
Absolutely Florida, but it's Daytona Beach.
Son of a bitch.
Did you know it was Florida because it was a Mustang?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
And international. Like, it's,
Right.
Right. How many southern states have proper international airports?
Right.
And the first one was what?
And that didn't happen in Atlanta because that would be international news. And the other one was the Lufa Code.
Oh, yeah, I could see that in Florida. Sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Where in Florida?
Like Coral Gables,
It was in Florida. It was at the Villages.
Where's that?
That's the place where our friend JB's dad moved to. It's
really?
It's that retirement community that apparently it's in Central Florida and apparently has the highest concentration of STDs there is. Apparently this was revealed by a performer whose handle is Tora Hyman, which is a pun. Anyway, yeah, all Florida. You got 3 out of 4 points.
I feel pretty good about that one.
That's the best you've ever done, man. That's great.
Thanks,
Be
man.
proud of yourself.
You want to do a little investor's choice?
I'd love to. Here we go.
The returns are screaming my name. This isn't just an investment. It's a golden ticket. I'd be crazy not to jump on this.
Let's hear it, Nick.
All right, Ryan, pick which company would you invest in? Gun to your head. You got to invest in one of them. Here we go. The first one, Intaxigent. Tired of paying taxes, Ryan? With Intaxigent, you never have to pay taxes again. Thanks to a loophole from the Citizens United ruling, our holding company can legally adopt you and shelter all of your earnings. All you have to do is legally become one of the company's dependents, allowing them to funnel write-off revenue through you. It's completely free. Be free. Join the Intaxigent family.
Hold on. What's the benefit?
You no longer pay taxes.
I do love it. I mean, look, it's the past year's been tough income-wise, but the previous year, good God, I would have loved it, but I would have also felt guilty. In the time we were getting union money, I was paying more in taxes than I'd ever made in a year.
That's amazing.
And I just, yeah. So then you go from that, and you spend that much on taxes, and then you don't make money the next year, and you're like, oh man, I wish I had some of that money.
I've been through that. I went through that last year.
But at the same time, you're like, yeah, that's how it works. You got to pay for services.
And you got to learn how to save. The next company is Celebri Pet. Celebri Pet. Haven't you always wanted a 1/8 scale living clone of your favorite celebrity with the intelligence of a hamster? Now you can with Celebri Pet. Order a starter set like the cast of Friends or a bucket full of Taylor Swifts and receive a free luxury terrarium, wood chips included. The new genetic models are pet safe in that they won't harm the digestive system of dogs and cats, and you can save big on recurring and bulk orders. I've already got my answers.
It'd be crazy to not want a little pet Tom Hanks. Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the best inventions I've ever heard of. I mean, I guess it's not really an invention, but
invention idea. Absolutely, you do that. Celebrity
oh my
pet.
gosh. I would get every G.I. Joe character too if you can just do characters and then just let them have their G.I. Joe world and I would just monitor it.
Yeah, well, but it's of celebrities. I guess you could do like from the movie G.I. Joe and have Channing Tatum.
I mean, that works as long as they're in costume. I don't want them to just be hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good. I just
That's
want
a
Duke
great
and
idea.
Chuckles and Snake Eyes all hanging out. Yeah, I mean that's easy, right?
Yes, it is.
You ready for rank them, Nick Cobb?
Although
sorry.
I mean the tax thing is a pretty great idea. Well, let's do a quick hypothetical first.
Yeah.
Do you want this? This is from Kai. Any food delivery you order is free and arrives instantaneously. But every time you do, 2 random agitated seabirds will appear in your house the next day.
Yes. I'll do it.
You
I'll
would?
deal with it. I like birds. And that's a lot of shit cleanup, but maybe. I like it. You just changed to an angle where you look like you're the lead singer of the B-52s in the Love Shack video when he's like leaning at the camera.
Oh, well, I had to zoom in on my XL. I think that's a really good one because you're basically saying you can get all food for free, but for
You just gotta
every
deal
meal,
with some birds.
you have to
If
deal
it's-
with birds.
If it's seagulls, I'll deal with it. If it's an albatross, I don't want any part of it. Or a harpy eagle, no, absolutely not. A harpy eagle will destroy my whole life in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
5
but
seconds,
he's just saying 2 random agitated seabirds. He's leaving it open.
Then I can't do it. I can't
Ever?
do it. No, because I mean, look, because then you're putting harpy eagle here or any other sort of sea eagle. You can't contend with that. I mean, if there was an eagle in my house, I would just have to lock the doors and like let it die of starvation after like a few weeks.
Okay, you wouldn't
And then
even
I
give
would
it
die
one
before.
try.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely
Just
not.
pushing your luck.
Not if it could be an eagle. Do you know the talons on them? Look up a harpy eagle. Look up.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Do you know what a harpy eagle looks like?
Enough of
Just
like
do a
an
Google
eagle?
image search. Just do it right now. Do it right now.
Is it?
I would
with a
almost
Y
rather
or
encounter
2?
a tiger.
Is it 2 E's or there we are?
Why?
Woo! Oh yeah, those things are. I mean, I would not rather encounter a tiger, but
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely wouldn't prefer a tiger.
this is
But,
the stuff of nightmares. Oh my
Yeah, but
God, those
can
talons.
you imagine? I mean, they are about 4 feet tall. Their talons are, I mean, they're knives. And if it was agitated, you're just dead.
Okay, well, if there's a 50-50 chance, let's say it's a 90% chance that it's just a seagull
I still can't do it, man. I still can't do it.
because you're gonna have to pay the piper one of these days.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna have to pay the piper. I can't take that risk. That's not worth it, man.
All right, for no taxes on ever again on anything, would you rather only wear kilts with Hello Kitty on it and no underwear? Every time you speak, it starts with, "My name is Ryan and I'm here to stay." Ever. No taxes, ever.
I'm not doing the kilt thing, man. I'm not doing the kilt thing. The other thing is closer, but I think you just lose your friends pretty quickly.
I don't think you would. I think this is just like my superhero argument. As soon as you have a superpower, you're going to end up telling people why you have why you're saying, "My name is Ryan, I'm here to stay." And they're going to ask you to do stuff. In this case, buy a whole lot of stuff. They're going to ask you to buy cars, boats, their houses.
Oh, like they're just funneling stuff through
Yeah,
me. So
that'll
that
happen. I mean, you could charge them, I guess, but it sounds like it's a
sounds
real
like
bummer.
I'm gonna get some sort of like an embezzlement charge at some point. I'm out.
Okay. This is the last one. Would you want the ability to become invisible for 10 whole seconds if you hold your thumb up your butt? You can
I don't think it's
You
worth
can
it.
immediately do it again with a full reinsert. I think this is a huge yes. Absolutely.
Dude, what is the... In order to do this, what? No, this is impossible. That means you have to be somewhere prepped for that. Everyone's looking at you. You do that, and then you got 10 seconds. You can't even move. It's pointless.
I figure it out. I would
No,
do
you
like
can't figure
10
that out.
You get
You
10
can't
seconds
figure
of being
that out.
invisible. You could train yourself.
10 seconds. That's not much.
No, it's not. But like, what's the downside? You learn that like you can't do much with it, and so you don't ever do it. It's not like you're ever going to accidentally put your thumb up your butt.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Just have the power that you don't use. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, before we play Rank Them here, I got a really good one for you.
Yeah.
Let's do our promoting things. Is that okay?
Yes.
What do you got?
Nothing.
Well, my memoir, 12 Guys Walk Into a Kitchen, is now for sale. If you just Google it, it'll come up. You can buy it from a lot of different places. I have the Simon & Schuster link, though, on my Instagram, and then from there you can buy it directly from the publisher or from Amazon, Target, wherever, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, any of those things.
I actually do. I don't know why I keep forgetting this because I promote it constantly. But I've been designing a lot of shirts and mugs and hats, and people seem to like them. The actual website's impossible for me to remember. But if you just go to my Instagram, Nick_Cobb78, there's certainly plenty of silly promotions there.
Do you have the link in your bio?
I do.
Link is in
It's
his
there.
bio. That is great. Also, I've get my novel, The Party, on Amazon. And you can watch my special live from DC on Prime or Tubi. And also have some live dates coming up in Denver, Fort Collins, Santa Fe, Las Vegas, and a few more to be announced next week, I believe.
Nice.
Great. Are you ready for Rank Them, Nick?
Yeah, man.
Rank them. You're given three choices of person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. This person is perfect for you. They're what you like, and they are identical in every way except for one defining characteristic that cannot be changed. You must rank those characteristics. Here we go.
Okay, Nick. Did you follow that?
I did. I love that one.
Here's how the game works, folks. If you didn't follow the lyrics because you were just caught up in the melody, I'm going to give Nick a list of three characteristics. This is for a person who's perfect for you in every way except for these three defining characteristics. There are no loopholes. You just have to accept these things. They're identical in every way except these three characteristics. You will rank them. Number one, wears those like plastic Halloween costumes every day like they're real clothing. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little, like the vinyl things that kids would wear and like, hey, I'm He-Man today. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I'm Star Wars. Yeah, or I'm Star Wars. I'm Darth Vader. Like they kind, you know what I'm talking about? They make that, you know, that sounds like someone folding a table, like a picnic tablecloth every time they walk.
Yeah.
Number two, had their eyebrows lasered off, and in their place is tattooed on surprise eyebrows, like up here, like cartoon surprise. Like, okay. Number three, really thinks she was Eleanor Roosevelt in a previous life and loves to talk about it. Is very serious about this.
Okay. The first one is the Halloween costume that they're always wearing. Always?
No, I mean, like, not when you can't. You know what I mean? They're not wearing it to, like, a wedding, a funeral. You know what I mean? But like you're just going to the store, yeah, that's what they're wearing. You're taking a walk, that's what they're wearing. That kind of thing.
I got 2 minutes, so I'm gonna do the eyebrows. I kind of love, so I'll say that that's number 2. The Halloween is 1, and the Eleanor Roosevelt I would just get really sick and tired of. That's 3.
Really, I almost put Eleanor Roosevelt first,
Sure,
just because you just call her Eleanor and deal with it. But no, I'm doing Halloween costume first. Also, it sounds kind of fun, ridiculous. The sound of it would bother me more than anything, where it just sounds like they're folding a tablecloth all the time. Eyebrows last. Absolutely
Okay.
not. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna rip mine out, and I gotta go. Gotta go pick up them kids.
Is that
okay.
it, folks? Or you got
What?
one?
No, I've got one.
Oh,
yeah, I've got one. They do a fake laugh every time you share an opinion, like you're just pathetically naive. Okay,
I got you. Like
any opinion, it can be about something that they don't even follow. Like you have an opinion about reffing in the NBA.
mm-hmm.
Fake, you're naive, Ryan.
Okay.
Laugh.
All right.
Okay. Number 2, they tell everyone that they meet that they're a survivor of Titanic, even though it was 114 years ago.
Okay.
Everyone, and they have a story about it,
Mm-hmm.
and like the person that they meet undoubtedly laughs at first, but then they go into it.
Every person they meet. Okay.
Okay. 3rd is they pick their nose constantly in public.
What was the first one again?
The condescending laugh.
Condescending laugh is last. Nose picker second. Titanic is first. We just go with it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think the finger in the nose is last.
Really? Okay.
Like aggressive picking
I know.
your
I
nose.
mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with it.
Like, and how about, okay, fine. She picks her nose and she puts it on her shirt.
Oh. That's last. That's definitely last.
Okay, but she's perfect in every other way.
aside from the front of the shirt.
I gotta go.
All right. Hey, thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, recommend us to a friend.
All right. Well,
all
they
that
haven't
stuff.
yet, so.
Yeah, you sure haven't yet. You're really letting us down there. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Palling around, coming out of your speakers, a beautiful sound. They debate, berate, and have a laugh or two. Conner v. Cobb, for me and for you. La 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 la, la 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 la. Conner v. Cobb, for me and you. Ryan and Nick. Nick and Ryan. The Scoundrels of the Hour.